Okay, the very next step in the mastering process is applying a compressor to your master track. So I'm going to grab the compressor from our audio effects and drag it on after the EQ. And what I'm going to do is set the ratio to 1.5. Actually, what's an easy way to do it is probably type it in. Okay, 1.5. I'm going to leave the attack quite long as it is because I want the hits of the kicks and the snares to come through. I don't want them overly compressed. So I'm going to leave actually the attack and the release as is. And what I'm going to do next is just bring the threshold down until I think the piece is gently squashed and doesn't sound like we're losing too many dynamics, but adds an overall thickness to the track. So let's have a go at that. As always, I'm going to A/B it, so I'll turn the compressor on and off to see what it sounds like with and without it to make sure I've made the sound better. Okay, and I'm quite happy with that, so it's that easy for me to actually compress. You might find that you need to play around with a few more settings, but I guess a typical rule of thumb is never compress more than 1.5, or I guess you could go up to 2 in extreme cases, depending on the dynamic range in your track, but I wouldn't want to go past 1.5 in any case. You just want to look at this gain reduction knob here, and I'll just play it. So in this gain reduction meter here, you don't want to go any lower than where it is there. You just want a subtle little squeeze that kind of is consistent but doesn't pump the track up and down and I guess squash the track too much. So again, just a gentle squeeze is all we're after, ratio of 1.5, keep the attack and the release settings the same, and just make sure you're listening to make sure you've enhanced the track afterwards.